Good evening. Now you're adrift in a sea of lights, a foolish villain in an endless chapter. The demons riding behind your eyes, a simple shadow we can fight together. I'll never walk away. Let's kill something.
I'm Media Award and welcome to my weekly Doctor Who reviews. This is for Season 8, Episode 7, Kill the Moon, the Peter Capaldi era. Just finished watching this episode now on BBC One, and yeah, what an actual really good episode. Yes, finally kind of thing, you know. 7 episodes into the series, we've actually got an episode that I felt was directed well, it looked good, the storyline narrative was really good as well. I thought the character moments were really good. The Doctor playing the God complex in this episode. Lots of different themes, lots of different ideas going in this episode. The narrative wasn't exactly original, it's been kind of done before in Doctor Who, but I felt it was good for what this series has been about in a sense and what it's trying to build up to. I felt it was just a pretty solid standalone episode that actually grabbed my attention really well. I wasn't too sure in the first opening. I felt there was some good comedy moments for sure, and there's definitely a good banters here and there, but I was thinking, when's it going to get into the story, what's it going to reveal? But most of the series so far, I've had you know, some pretty okay episodes, some average stories. I thought the Doctor's been fantastic in every single episode he's done in terms of performances, but it's just the stories and haven't complimented him enough, unlike, you know, David Tennant's or even the Matt Smith era had some more stronger stories, and I felt he had a chance to shine those characters. This episode definitely worked with the new Doctor's character and his kind of mindset and who he is as an actual, this new personality of his. I felt was really good in terms of his character and made Clara much better, if I'm perfectly honest. I thought she was definitely had a purpose in this episode. One thing I thought was quite daring is bringing the kid character from the last episode, the caretaker. You know, usually when there have been kids onto Doctor Who, it's kind of like a kind of, you know, signal moments there. I remember an episode in season 7 where Matt Smith brought his kids to the, funny enough, another type moon type planet in a sense in the solar system with the Cybermen, I think it was, and they were the most bunch of annoying kids I've ever seen in my life. Doctor Who and kids in an actual episode, for some reason I think writers cannot write their dialogue properly, or they come across really stupid or too teenish, and it's kind of like, just get rid of that kid. And luckily the kid in this episode wasn't as annoying as I thought she was going to be. Luckily she had some moments where like, okay, that's fair enough, but just I like the fact that the astronaut in the actual episode said, basically, shut up, leave this one for the adults. And I like the idea, ironically, the adults got it wrong and the kid got it right. I like the idea that those themes are fine, but it's hard to do kids with Doctor Who, especially when it's cheesy and badly written, and especially one-off characters in a sense as well. So hopefully they don't bring her character back, and hopefully they just stick her back in that school and never bring her back again. I like the fact that, you know, Clara is basically pushing him and saying, like, you know, come on, make it feel special, make it feel welcome, and the Doctor's like, yeah, good one kind of thing. I think that's just so funny of this Doctor to do. He's not a hugging Doctor. He's not particularly a nice Doctor in a sense. He's got grumpy, he's mean. He gets in your face. He basically tells you to sod off. If you know, he's that type of Doctor now. He's an old guy, and you know he likes things in a certain way. He likes his duck in a row, and I really like that. I think that's actually really funny. And there's, you know, I've laughed quite a few times at this series with, you know, the personality of this new Doctor is, and story. You know, a bit of a spoilers here if you haven't seen the episode, but basically the idea of the story of Kill the Moon is basically the moon itself is an egg, and it's going to hatch and it's going to create this kind of massive creature life in a sense. You know, this thing's going to burst out and it's going to create life. I thought that was really smart. I never thought of that, the idea of the moon being an egg, and you know, it puts these kind of astronauts that have come there with these kind of nuclear weapons and just, you know, basically to destroy the moon, and the Doctor basically says like, okay, I'm going to leave you and Clara and this astronaut and, you know, this little girl to make the decision, and basically disappears off and basically puts them in a very stressful, very, like, this could change the course of history kind of situation. I think that's quite dark. I think that's very God complex in a sense of, you know, I'm going to give you life, I'm going to take life away in a sense, and I thought that was really dark for the Doctor to do, and I like the fact that it's this version of the Doctor. I like what he says, like, this is not my planet, so it's not my decision in a sense. And it reminds me of the Waters of Mars meets kind of the Beast Below in that sense, but I felt those two episodes were slightly better in a way. I felt they had a lot more stake and a lot more edge to those characters for sure. But this one, I did just as good. It's good to be honest, and I did enjoy what the idea of the Doctor basically already knew what was going to happen. He just basically put Clara in the situation just to basically test her and just see what she would do. And I thought the last moments between Clara and the Doctor in the TARDIS was extremely well done, and a lot of energy, a lot of emotion, and basically Clara's had enough. He's like, you can't do that. You're my friend. You're someone that I trust and care for, and you put me in that situation knowing that I could possibly make the wrong decision. And I like that, because at the end of the day, we are human, we all make mistakes, we're scared, we're vulnerable. And I like the idea that basically the moon, did hatch, it did have this kind of giant monster, in a sense, this kind of creature or whatever, and it laid another egg in its place. It had a brand new spanking moon practically. I thought that was really cool, and it basically changes the course of history in the sense of, the humans wanted to go into outer space and create space technology and, travel the solar system. I thought that was really, really cool in that type of, time and place, the year 2040 or whatever kind of thing like that. I thought it's really, really cool. But it's the fact that the Doctor already knew that. It's left Clara in a situation purposely to make that decision, and Clara felt defenseless. It felt like just a puppet, like a human puppet the Doctor picks up and basically just see what happens. It's coming close to the end of the seasons now. We're in the last couple of episodes to go, and hopefully these last ones are deliver their A game. But yeah, that's my review for Kill the Moon. I hope you enjoyed watching this review. What did you think of the episode? Do you think it was good? Do you think it's bad? Look to your opinions, comment down below. What are your thoughts on the next episode? So in the meantime, Ashley, signing out.